this morning they thought their application for Cover Oregon health insurance was about to be approved. Tonight, some Oregonians are learning they now have just 11 days to find health insurance coverage on their own. On Your Side investigator Bob Hyde talked tonight with one man facing that very situation. And Bob, right now, he doesn't know exactly what he'll do.
Not at all, Steve. Harold Stanton's not counting on another call over the weekend saying the state somehow processed the paperwork he filed. All he's really sure of now is that when it comes to finding health insurance, he's pretty much on his own. Harold Stanton filled out all of his Cover Oregon paperwork, even got a call from them to correct a couple of things.
And she said, well, because you have been dropped by your existing carrier, you're going to take precedence. So I'm feeling much more secure at that particular point in time.
Harold was notified in October by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield that it wouldn't be renewing his health insurance, so he had to rely on Cover Oregon for a plan. Only now does Harold realize how flawed the state's Cover Oregon program really is.
To do away with the existing program but with no real means of giving me protection and going forward.
This afternoon came the clincher.
Friday, 2:27 p.m.
Harold got one of those Cover Oregon Robo calls with Robo bad news.
If you have not heard from us by December 23rd, it is unlikely your application can be processed for January 1st insurance coverage.
And remember, Harold's case was going to take precedence. Now he'll have to spend part of his holidays, with help from an agent, trying to track down insurance coverage before January 1st. Coverage that's likely to cost him more than his previous plan. He isn't necessarily critical of Governor Kitzhaber, but if the state contractor Oracle wasn't on track to have the system up and running on time, someone should have been asking questions.
The governor, should have been apprised of the situation. If he wasn't apprised of the situation, then shame on his aides. And if he was, then shame on him for not listening to his aides.
Harold retired from management in the wood products industry and is pretty good at figuring things out. He cannot imagine what some others might be going through trying to track down health coverage before the first of the year. He says, above all, get an agent to help you through the process. You probably can't do it by yourself. Bob Hyde, K2 News.
What a debacle this has been, Bob Hyde.